Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today we're exploring something that, well, it feels like a real contradiction.
It really is.
We're always told iron is good for us, Spinach, red meat, it means energy. But for some people, that healthy stuff is actually a problem. We're talking about high ferritin.
Or, to put it simply, having too much iron in your body.
Exactly. And our main source for this is Blood Test UK. They're experts in blood testing all across the United Kingdom.
And they see this a lot. The numbers they have are pretty surprising. It's a case of ignoring something simple that can lead to some really serious health problems down the line.
So that's our mission today. We want to find out why feeling super tired or having sore joints might mean you have too much iron. And more importantly, how fixing it can make you feel so much better.
And it's more common than you'd think. Here in the UK, about 1 in 200 people have a genetic condition that causes this. It's called haemochromatosis.
1 in 200. Wow.
Yes, it's very common, but so often hidden. People just don't know they have it.
Okay, so let's talk about the clues. Because Blood Test UK points out some simple signs that people often just ignore. Things like just feeling really, really tired all the time.
Fatigue is the big one. But it's also things like joint pain, maybe a sore tummy, and even heart flutters.
And I found this part really surprising. It can affect your feelings too.
Oh, absolutely. That's a key point. Too much iron can actually mess with the signals in your brain.
So it can make you feel sad or worried.
Yes, there's a real link to anxiety and depression. And the signs can look different depending on age. For kids, it might be that they're growing slowly. For adults, it's more that achy, tired feeling.
It's just wild to think someone can be treated for depression when the real problem is just too much iron in their blood.
It happens. Which is why it's so important to talk about the risks if you just, ignore it.
Right. So why is this a big deal? What happens if you don't catch it?
Well, all that extra iron has to go somewhere, get stuck in your organs.
Like your liver.
The liver and the heart, especially. It can cause scarring, basically like your organs are rusting from the inside out.
And you mentioned research from the UK specifically.
Yes. Data from the UK Biobank is really clear on this. If it's not caught early, it can lead to very serious liver sickness, even in people who don't drink alcohol.
And that's the hidden danger, isn't it? The part that Blood Test UK warns about. You might not feel sick at first, while the damage is quietly happening.
Exactly. That's why checking is so important.
Okay, let's switch to the good news. How do you fix this?
Well, the fix is actually pretty straightforward. First, you can make changes to your diet.
So, eat less red meat?
Less red meat, fewer foods with added iron, and more things like veggies and beans. Simple changes.
And what about the medical fix? I read about something called phlebotomy.
Right. And it sounds complicated, but it's not. Phlebotomy is really just taking out some blood, almost like you're donating blood.
And that lowers the iron levels.
It does. Your body has to use up its stored iron to make new blood cells, so the amount of extra iron goes down. It's a very effective mechanical fix.
Let's focus on the benefits here. What does Blood Test UK say happens after someone gets treated?
The change can be like night and day. Seriously. People get their energy back. The pain in their joints starts to go away.
And they feel happier too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That brain fog lifts and they just feel like themselves again. It's amazing what happens when you get those levels back to normal.
So just getting regular checks with a doctor or a service like Blood Test UK can keep you safe.
That's the key. Regular checks. If you know you have it and you keep an eye on it, you can live a completely normal, healthy life.
So the main lesson is pretty clear. If you're tired and hurting all the time, maybe get your iron levels checked. It's an easy fix with huge rewards.
It's a huge reward for your quality of life, for sure.
And for anyone listening, you can find more help on the Blood Test UK website.
And maybe that leaves us with one final thought to mull over. We're always told that vitamins and minerals are good. We should always get more.
Fortified foods and supplements are everywhere.
Exactly. But is it possible that for some of us, that healthy food is actually the very thing making us sick?
Something to think about. Thanks for listening.